Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about module number 1, that is Introduction to Power System Protection. Here we are going to discuss about a topic called automatic reclosing. So, as we know that automatic reclosing, because whenever there exists that any one fault, like line fault, like short circuit fault and open circuit fault, immediately the relay is going to sense that fault current or fault voltage, and it is going to generate appropriate signal to circuit breaker as to make the circuit and to break the circuit. In this scenario, once the circuit breaker may trip off it, again it has to reclose as to provide the stability to the system and also to increase that continuity of electrical power supply without having any interruptions. In this scenario, there is a need to reclose that circuit breaker switch after clearing the fault, and again it is going to regenerate that line current and voltage. That means it is going to deal that original voltage and original current. So like this, a circuit breaker has to employ in the system. In this scenario, if you see, 90% of faults on overhead lines are of transient nature, because transients are those disturbances which are appear just for short time interval. Therefore, 90% of faults on overhead lines are because of transient nature. By that time, the transient faults are caused by either lightning strokes or external bodies, due to that external bodies which are falling on the lines. As we know that lightning strokes are because of huge storms. Whenever there exists that 11,000 kilovolts per centimeter potential in the cloud, if the two clouds may dash each other, or due to that rainfall, the electricity is going to reach towards the ground. By that time, there is a chance to reach that current before it meets that ground to the transmission line. So once the current reaches that transmission line, then immediately it is going to sense that fault, it is going to sense that high current whose value is greater than that our predetermined value. Then immediately the relay may sense that current and gives a command signal to open the circuit breaker. Not only from the lightning strokes, this kind of operation we will do even for external bodies which are falling on the lines, because compared to the distribution system transmission line, trees and the branches of tree are at the more heights. So in this scenario, due to that heavy winds, whenever a heavy wind will come, automatically the tree branches will may touch that transmission line. There is a chance to get that fault, like either double line fault or line to ground fault or double LG or triple L or triple LG fault. Once either lightning strokes or external bodies which were falling on the lines, such faults are always associated with arcs. And again, if the line is disconnected from the system for a short time, the arc is extinguished and the fault disappears. Immediately after this, the circuit breaker can be reclosed automatically to restore the supply voltage, because once the fault is cleared, automatically the circuit breaker has to close the switch, and again it is going to restore the supply voltage, and it is going to increase that stability, and it is going to provide that continuity of electrical power supply. So definitely during that fault condition, the circuit breaker has to open the switch, and once the fault is cleared, the circuit breaker switch has to be closed. Most of the faults on extra high voltage lines are caused by lightning, and during that interval, flashovers takes place across insulators due to over voltages which are caused by lightning, and these lightning over voltage may exist just for a short time. Hence, An instantaneous recloser is used in case of an extra high voltage lines. So instantaneous reclosure is used in the extra high voltage lines after clearing that fault, either over voltage fault or over current fault. Immediately the circuit breaker switch has to reclose, and again it has to restore to the supply voltage, and there is a need to increase the stability of the system, because the circuit breaker has to activated only at the time of fault time. The rest of the time the circuit breaker switch has to reclose, and again it has to transfer that current, has to provide that continuity of electrical power supply. Otherwise the availability of power supply may get reduces. It reduces that performance of various loads. Next, there is no need for more than one recloser for such a kind of situation, because for suppose if it is the case where there exists that lightning strokes or otherwise tree branches which are falling on the transmission line, due to these two reasons, definitely it required only one circuit breaker, does not require more than one circuit breaker. That means it requires only one recloser, that is enough to deal with the problems like over voltages or over current. It's because of like lightning strokes and because of the tree branches or any other human intervention actions which was takes place to make a short circuit on one line or two line or three lines, or with respect to the ground or without respect to the ground. Therefore, for extra high voltage transmission lines, one reclosure has been takes place within 12 cycles, that is recommended. So within that 12 cycles of time interval, the recloser has to close, and again it has to deal with the supply voltage, or again it is restore the supply voltage. Therefore a fast recloser is desired from the stability point of view. From the stability point of view, if you see, a fast recloser is desired. If a fast recloser is there, definitely we can increase the stability of the system, otherwise we can degrade that stability of the power system. Especially if you see that line voltage up to 33 kV, most faults are caused by external objects such as tree branches and lightning strokes, etc. For example, if you see the tree branches which are falling on the overhead lines, this is due to the fact that the support height is less than that of the trees, because trees height is greater than that of supporting structures or transmission poles. Therefore, wherever the transmission lines which are going to transfer the voltage up to 33 kV, in those cases generally most of the faults are because of either external objects, because of the tree branches, or otherwise lightning strokes. Compared to the lightning strokes and tree branches, external objects due to the tree branches are more than lightning strokes, like 33 kV transmission line, because most faults are caused by external objects. And that too, there is a tree trimming program we can do as to cut the tree branches which are very near to the transmission line, and also some creepers which are growing right from the ground, which are going to meet that our over transmission line via the transmission pole. We have to remove all those things as to reduce that most number of faults which are caused on the line voltage up to 33 kV. Then the external objects may not be burnt clear at the first reclosure and may require additional reclosures. For suppose if the fault is not cleared after three reclosures, it indicates the fault it is a permanent nature, and that too automatic reclosures are not required for underground cables, because in case of underground cables, if any fault takes place, it is a permanent fault. For permanent fault or dead short circuit fault, not required an automatic reclosure. Definitely human intervention action is required to clear the fault. For suppose usually 3 reclosures we will took to clear that one fault. 3 reclosures means almost it takes like the time interval like 15 to 120 seconds. So between that 15 to 120 seconds we have to clear the fault. Most of the faults has been cleared at first recloser, that is 80% of the faults are cleared in the first recloser. Only 10% of the faults are cleared at second recloser, and 2% of the faults are cleared at third reclosure, while the remaining 8% of the faults are permanent faults. These are the statistics especially on the 33 kV transmission system.